Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulls.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught for the completion. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. And they just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down and 10. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot here. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Fox. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down play for this offense. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down and goal upcoming.
Get set. Ready, go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Bulls looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Florida.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The Wolves will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaking through defenders. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Breaks loose at the 40. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He slings this one deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal for the 9.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point makes it 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. USF offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the runner takes off to his right. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Launches downfield. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, USF. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter where the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Close to the tight end. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Stiff arms the man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. There's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulls. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Fights off a defender.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Powering through the defender. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Fox.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's got his man wide open.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Bulls begin a new series here, first and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Past the 10. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Bulls come up to the line in the hurry-up. The defense showing blitz here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down and goal. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USF. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of...
Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense jumps on the football.
Boy, incredible job here to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Stevens. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. He's moving out of the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward. Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another